On this particular occasion, went into Prince Andrew's bedroom and his apartments, and on his bed was 72 teddy bears on his bed. My inspector showed me a laminated card, which is in the side drawer of one of the bedroom cabinets, of a picture of these teddy bears, all in situ. And he said the reason for that picture is that the maids have to put them back exactly like it's in that picture. He said if they don't, he shouts and screams.
So, Paul, can we start with you explaining to me what actually the job of a Royal Protection Officer means?
Basically, we provide 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, armed protection. I was based at Buckingham Palace from 1998 till 2004, and my role was to protect the Queen, Prince Philip and Prince Andrew. They were the ones that lived at Buckingham Palace at that time.
Can you give me a bit of an overview when you joined Buckingham Palace?
When I joined, I think Princess Diana just passed away the year before. The unit at the time was sort of full of fairly older police officers coming to the end of their retirement, because it was sort of that kind of unit back then, was a place where you would go to sort of retire and see the last few years of your life at in the police. So from the impression I got when I got there, Prince Charles was not the most popular of individuals or members of the royal family because of what happened to Princess Diana. There was a lot of blame attached to him and the royal household. So the general feeling amongst officers was that it was his fault, what happened to Princess Diana.
What were other members of the royal family like?
They were all right, to be fair. Obviously, Prince William, Prince Harry, when I was there, they were only young, but they were really nice kids, would always talk to the police, always wave at them when they came in and out in the vehicles. The others were pretty much just quite straightforward, stern, didn't really have any conversation with them. The Queen was very nice. Met her on a number of occasions in the garden, and she would stop and talk. Obviously, you don't talk to her, she talks to you. But yeah, she would pass the time of day with you if she was in the garden.
So you've mentioned that Prince Andrew was one of the people you were about to protect. So what was your first impression of Prince Andrew?
He was very obnoxious, an angry individual. Obviously, we've got a lot of security procedures at the palace. Gates have to be locked, gates have to be secured. Guests must be vetted before they're let in. We never really heard any issues with sort of Prince Charles, Princess Anne or Prince Edward, because they weren't resident at Buckingham Palace. So my experience is purely with Prince Andrew and the ways to treat police officers, members of the royal household, the waiting staff, you know, the maids, the footmen, because we were there in direct contact with him. Prince Andrew would fly off the handle if we've not opened the gate for him in time, or if we've stopped one of his guests because we've not got the right ID or we haven't been given any information of who they are. It would be verbally abusive. Shout, swear, yeah, just a really rude individual.
How would he treat other members of staff?
The same. Maids, you know, the maids come forward and explained that once he got her to come up 4 flights of stairs to open his curtains when he was sat right next to him. I remember going in, at the weekend we used to do alarm checks, personal attack alarms in all the royals' bedrooms and private apartments to make sure they were working when they were at Windsor. And on this particular occasion, went into Prince Andrew's bedroom and his apartments, and on his bed was, I now know was 72, I said about 50, but a maid confirmed it was 72 because she had to count them. 72 teddy bears on his bed. And just thinking, all right, okay. And then my inspector showed me a laminated card, which is in the side drawer of one of the bedroom cabinets, of a picture of these teddy bears, all in situ. And he said the reason for that picture